Hello, collective. Welcome. You know what it is. If it resonates in your life, please take it. Alright? So today, we're going to base this on a few insights I've already done, but we're going to add some cards to it. You know, like razzle dazzle. You can check out that insight. I will link it down below. It's just like, this happened, that happened, no card clarification. Some of them we're going to dive deep into it, okay? There is also the full moon in Aquarius tomorrow, so I feel like you might also pick up on some other messages in this reading. Like, obviously, you know what it is. If it resonates, it shall, okay? To come or so to be. Now, that first little background song you heard, I feel like a lot of people need to get into their connection with God. Okay, if that's your belief system, this is a good time. It's a good frequency to be in. You know, that one-on-one with the Lord. Somebody needs to be in this frequency, or somebody is about to get in this frequency. Or need to. For why? Because there's some sort of ending, okay? I feel like whoever is experiencing an end, okay? It could also be a death. It could also be something that's quite taunting, as in a spiritual attack. You guys need to, and when I say guys, that is male and females all included. You need to get into close connection with the God, with the Lord. Okay. For some of you guys, it's something that is quite heartbreaking. Get into connection with God. Okay. Whether it's this separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, because I feel like there's so much going on right now. It's not just about love. It's about just a bunch of life is happening, and it doesn't look love and light, okay? It's giving on the other side of the coin. It's giving the darkness seems to be all over, all around, and what the fuck, right? Somebody could also be irritated at you as well. You could also be quite lightly irritated at people. Get in close connection with God, okay? So that is for anyone that's going through it, suffering. Okay, through the shits. And if I were to say anything of positivity, of light, you're just no, things are quite fucking crazy. That's your message, okay? Or their message. Now, so based on the audience sites, I also want to do an advice card. Going back to the first message, I'll probably mention it again, but somebody doesn't want you to be free. Somebody hates the fact that you have freedom, okay? Somebody also doesn't want you to be at home, okay? Maybe you feel at peace at home. So somebody is trying to get you out of your comfort zone, but not in a good way. Trying to get you out of your house. Trying to make sure you're not free or at peace, right? Yeah, this thing, you take it to God, okay? That's all I gotta say. But we're gonna do a little advice card. I feel like there's numerous people that's trying to make sure you don't have luck, trying to make sure that you don't know your worth, or trying to confuse you about your worth, okay? They're trying to make sure that, and when I say make sure, they're in the moment, in the act of making sure you're not at peace, maybe trying to tamper with your home and with your freedom here, okay? There are people, it could also be entities, but I feel like there are people as well trying to really hard to make sure you don't have freedom, you don't have rights, you don't have a home, to be specific. That's for somebody, okay? I don't know if it's for a group. I feel like this is on some worldwide, universal type of message, okay? So now we're going to go on to what I have in my notes. Because, channeling every day, 24/7, 8, whether I like it or not. So based on my notes, we got I want my baby back. Okay, that's something I want to clarify with the cards. So somebody wants you back, they want their baby back. And there's also an individual, a soulmate, I feel. Not quite sure what type of soulmate, but somebody is sad about this apology or they feel guilty. That is message number 2. Okay, and lastly, 3013. Okay, and I looked that up as an angel number, and it says be the creator of your own experience. Okay, so it's time for you to create your own experience. Like, don't, like, to simply put it, do yourself. Don't ask for help. Don't wait for help. Sometimes you just have to do it yourself. Okay, you have to take things into your own hands. Maybe some of you guys are waiting for assistance, help, heck, even confirmation. Listen, disclaimer, the only confirmation you need, 110%, is God. Okay, and if you're not really in that frequency, your intuition, okay, your gut feeling. If you feel like you need to move, if you feel like you want to go, I know why this is relevant. If you want to go and get some Pepsi, do so, okay? It's something of this nature where it's like you are the author and creator of your own experience, okay? And that is pertaining to 3013. Now, this is not an angel number that comes and goes every day, all day, like 777-444-1111. But hey, today is the day for somebody, okay? So we're just going to duty. I want my duty. Maybe somebody works like is giving the work with like in a patriotic setting. Somebody has duties, obligation as well. So I want my baby back. So we're gonna see about a little bit more based on the cards. So basically, they lost you. If they want you back, you're not with them. Okay, this could also be vice versa. I do feel like this is from a masculine, but you take what resonates and so on. So we got this in reverse. This is somebody that didn't have faith. You guys could have difference in belief system. Or somebody that didn't have hope. Somebody that could have detested your belief system. I'm also tuning into. For some of you guys, it could have been somebody that you lived with. Cohabitation is symbolic here. I'm also tuning into your roommate. Could also be a family member. As in, I want my baby back. As in, a mother figure or a father figure wants their children back. Right? I feel like this is something that's hidden, but I feel like you know about this, so there could be some sort of family dispute between you and your parents, or between a soulmate and their parents, and they're just like, family ties. We don't do that here. You cut them off for whatever reason, okay? And now they kind of seem like they need your attention. They need your services. They feel like you need to pay some sort of duty to them because they are your parents. I want my child back. So when I got this intuitive sentence, I have to be honest, it felt very love-like, romance-like, but since we're channeling on the go, there we go. It's for somebody specific. Somebody's parents want you back, or your child, or maybe you want your child back or something as well. That could be relevant, especially if your child has been like taking it away from you as well. So there could be some sort of unfairness when it comes to the legal system, justice system, when it comes to the children. Okay. Yeah, I feel like somebody is giving unfair treatment. They want you to suffer. I don't like this. You know what I said about 30-13 when it comes to taking your child? Like, it's your blood. So, whoever has fair on treatment when it comes to the justice system when they're children, I feel like you need to take things in your own accord, because the help is on some bullshit right now. Okay? Please, if it doesn't resonate, don't take it, okay? So, going back to the romance part, somebody could be Romanian, but romance, the love section of this, I want my baby back. The reason why they want you back, because now they believe what you're believing, you're seeing what you're seeing now. It could be a situation where it's like twin flames or BS. Now they're like, I want to be a twin flame. I don't feel like you want to be on the same accordance with this person, because it's giving like you don't know what you have until you lose it. So now that you're on the up and up, they want you back. I don't know. And some of them could also go through hell. So they're like, I want my baby back because you brought them heaven. Okay. And I'm also tuning into some of them, they want you back because of SCX. Okay. They're not having sex. Or if they are, it's not good. So they need their baby back so it can be good again. Apparently they're suffering with that department with other people. So they're like, I want my baby back. Because everybody is on some bullshit. Everybody is manipulative. When I had my baby, it was good. It was full of love. It was not confusing. They did it right. It was good. They were good to me. So yeah. So for some of you guys, it's that they want their baby back because everybody else is on some BS, and you were never on some BS with this person. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, they also want you back because they're also realizing that you're not waiting for them. So this is another message. Before you waited and now you're not. So now they want you back. Oh my God. It's giving the push and pull effect. Okay. They want to come in and romance you though. So they're going to come in with an offer. So now that you're not waiting, they're like, I'm going to come in with an offer for collective. And see what they're going to say. I don't know if you want to deal with them per se. But it's giving stability. Number 28 could also be symbolic. I know it says 35. 35 could also be symbolic in terms of a timeline, somebody's age. Let's do a little numbers game. Okay, we got 18. Right, we got 24. We got 8 in terms of it could be a reference to the child or like a timeline. Same thing with 2, age or a timeline when it comes to kids. 37 when it comes to a partnership or a timeline. Okay, but basically they want to show you loyalty now and love and partnership now that it has ended. You don't want to deal with them and they're going through this shit basically. They feel like they had so much blessings, or feel blessed when they're with you, and they're like, I want a baby back. You know, you're the one that gave them loyalty, good love, and now things have ended, and they don't have nothing. All has been full of lessons. Okay, they miss their home, which is you. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Something about, I did talk about fireworks. So maybe the mist is firework chemistry type of vibe with you. Okay. Fireworks could also be somebody's symbolic sign when it comes to a partnership. Somebody in the justice system feels guilty. I feel like they want to apologize, but they can't. So they're not facing you, but they do feel guilty. If there was somebody of authority that was supposed to help you and did something wrong, and they know this, or God showed them, or you said something, you were still working with this individual, they're still working with you. It's just that they can't face you now because they feel guilty. Okay? I'm also tuning into something of this nature. You know what I'm channeling? They thought that you were a fool, but they realized that they were in the wrongs of thinking that. You know, people should be mindful when they be assuming things. But society is a crazy place we live on. You know, there's a lot of entitlements happening. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it though. I talked a lot about numbers in the audience sites I'm about to link down. It was like 777, 911, 999, 888, 666. So go and check that out. I'm pretty direct, you know, it's not lengthy. The video in itself is lengthy because I was like listing all the specific insights. So yeah, this might resonate, but there's also masculine that feels like you guys belong together. It could definitely be a Sagittarius. Okay, and there's also a soulmate that you don't know, but they know you, and it's giving, we have a past life connection, like on some spiritual stuff. And then there's also another soulmate, this time male or female, that feel like you didn't have to do them dirty like you did. And then there's also a feminine soulmate. The first two of the soulmate breakdown are like the we belong together, you don't know my name. It is masculine based. Okay, obviously it doesn't have to be. And then there is a feminine energy that feels like I want you to use your heart instead of your mind when it comes to this connection. And then a masculine that feels like you are a first love for them. And you always probably will be. Okay. And then there's the feminine energy that realize that you're the one for them. Another feminine energy that is like really have the shittiest life ever, and because of you they are feeling that there's some sort of light. Okay, it could be a situation where it's like when they say I had to fight all my life, this type of feminine really had to fight, and if they didn't encounter you, they probably wouldn't be alive today. Like, it's that deep. And then there's a masculine that feels like they need to come back home again after a really effed up journey. They could have dealt with substance abuse as well. Okay, and then there's another masculine, could also be feminine here, that is trying to connect with God in order to connect with you, because that's like your belief system. And lastly, there's a masculine that feels like you need to remember the days that you have, because this is deeper than rap. Okay, we have, some of the messages here, I will be honest, they're tied to music channelings that I will be breaking down sometime in February, okay? But without further ado, collective, this has been your reading. I'm just gonna shuffle. So we got this one here. So somebody is not afraid to love you. Somebody was afraid to show you love or love you, but now they're ready to open up their heart. Okay. What else? There's also somebody that have an issue with opening up. Okay, a soulmate here. So they might tell you something, but not the full truth because they are afraid. So there's one soulmate that's ready to open up their heart to you. It could be you or them. And there's one soulmate that wants to like really get to know you and talk about something very sincerely, very deep. But they're not about to trauma dump. Okay, I think that's the easiest way to put it. Something about January is also symbolic. February as well. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. I'm also tuning into Taurus, Aquarius, Pisces. What else? Yeah. Whoever is born in January and February in terms of zodiac sign, please check that off. So for some of you guys, it's time for you to kind of like be easier on yourself. And some of you guys, yeah, because some of you guys are too hard on yourself, okay? Something will also take place after the 18th or before the 18th of a specific day, okay? I'm also tuning into simple. It's the easiest way to go, okay? And now on the clock, right now it's like 22:22, okay? So I'm just gonna check my website for that. I do believe it talks about healing, but let me see. No, I think that's quadruple 2. Let me see. Oh, sorry, triple 2. So quadruple 2, and this is probably my cue to say sayonara. But basically what I wrote down is time for manifestation. Okay, quadruple 2 means that it's time for you to love yourself. Okay, so you can love others. It is manifestation time, so stay positive. Okay, don't let any negativity infuse right now. And it can, especially during the full moon, new moon timeline, people can get quite testy, off, and there's just weird energy happening all around. But it's time for you to stay positive and manifest, okay? And new moons is all about manifestation anyways. But be careful not to get triggered and let other people trigger you. I feel like there could be a lot of purging, a lot of emotions, a lot of crying as well, for somebody. Now, if it resonate. But remember what I said in the beginning for those that needed that little guidance, okay? So without further ado, thank you for stopping by. Please check out the other insights because I feel like it's gonna either explain more or pick up other messages that I didn't mention in this little insight, okay? So good luck and have a great day.